Alright, everyone. Hello. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. So today, I built before work, because I got up early because of a power outage. I built a sugarcane farm. So I'm not done building it out yet. It's mostly just the skeleton of that said farm. So we're going to decorate that, and then we're going to work on... I've got notes here for some things that I wanted to do today. I want to work on a big auto potioneering pipeline. I've actually never done fluids or potion crafting in Create yet, so I'm curious to see how that goes. So yeah, clearly we have some work to do here. This looks super bad, and we're going to make that look better. I've just got to clean up my inventory a little bit. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to do that. Not that big of a deal. We'll find it. Grabbed some LA the other day while I was out and about and decided to bring them home. Didn't really need them, just felt like it. Ah, there it is. There we go. So, I've been playing around with... There we go. Been playing around with a couple of mods. Trying to play around with a couple of just concepts as well. Let's try this. So I want there to be glass on the bottom because you can actually see it. Whatever. I was hoping for something that was at least slightly subdivided, but this only subdivides vertically. Which should really just be called layered frame glass, like it's called layered everything else. But there's that. And then I wanted to try out the timber cross frames. And daub, because I've never actually used this before. And thought that it could be cool. Thought it could have a couple of pretty cool uses at least. So like maybe there and there. And then this will be 12 blocks wide, so we can do one at 3 and one there. And so rather than doing wood supports, we can do just wattle and daub mixtures, like so. And yes, I can just combine these. Like once you do this, if I break this, it'll drop it together, which is just what it is. That's like what the block is actually supposed to be. So, you know, there's that. I think this will be okay. And so now for the rest of this, I'm thinking probably vertical slab and stairs made out of spruce or something. I want to make it too simple, but at the same time, I'm not really sure what else to do. Oh, right. There's also the front and the back. go and put the dragon egg over here for now. Like we're gonna cook with it or something. I don't really know which one to use. We'll see. I suppose we should see, right? What about a splash of color with some mangrove? See, I think this looks really good. I think it's a nice combo. So let's play with that and see how that goes. So I need... a bunch of stairs and some slabs. We'll make them vertical. So I'm thinking just something really simple like this. Will work out nicely. Now, I don't love, like, there's like little orange tinges in this. I don't love that, so I wonder if we might want to mess with that some. Then I'm going to do copper block stairs. But I'm going to interrupt that with some glass. And so now that I've done this, right, we don't have a way to age these quickly, do we? I want to see how it'll look if they're aged. So I might just use cheats to age them quickly. And let me know if the, I think the music's too loud. No. There we go. That should be better, I think. Maybe. So then... Come on, really? It's this that's really not working for me. There's a lot going on here, and none of it matches. None of it works. Now, I do think this works, right? But I think we're going to need solid block. There, and that's going to help, like, tie together that part. And then I don't even know that mangrove is going to work. I think we're going to have to go with spruce here. Yep, I think that's going to be it. And then what we'll do is we'll decorate this up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then we'll implement some shrubs and greenery and stuff to help make that look even better. I don't think we're going to need gunpowder, so I think we're good with sleeping the night off this time. And then I'd like to try to add some noise to this, just a little bit, to make it look like it's kind of falling apart. Not too much, just enough. So, you know, like replace a brick or two with like a smooth variant. That way it looks like it's starting to get smoothed out. And then what we can do from here is the same. And then we can do that. And that. And then we'll go through here and clear out a couple of these, make it look a little bit worse for wear. Like so. And so now the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come through here and replant all of this after getting some glowstone in. And so now we can finish this up from the outside. Like so. Yo, how goes it, Wes? ¿Cómo se anda? Yes, I've heard of Wendy's. I knew what I was doing, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm gonna light this up here, that way nothing... I don't think anything spawning is, like, really a threat, but whatever. May as well. We'll do... Yep. Wow. Incredible joke. Going good. It just started. Not much going on so far. And you know what? This would be a really great opportunity for these timber frames. I can make those trapdoors. Let's do that. Can I do... Oh, I have to use the... Stink. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming. I've been multi-streaming for a little while now. It's surprising how, like, distinct the two platforms are. As far as, like, the viewers that I have and get from each platform. So we will do... I like these trapdoors a lot because they connect. Oh, okay, that just pushes you out of there. Like, you don't even matter. Good to know. Alright, we'll do that. Then we can finish up all of this. I need this tree to go away. You're not part of a tree, right? Okay, good. I don't want the frame of this little... tree farm or cane farm disappearing. You know, that would suck. You gotta check for that little axe next to your crosshair to make sure, though. All right, and now we can continue. Alright, and then... This is going to look really cool when it is all completely oxidized. That's going to be very nice. You know, I don't really know how canon or, like, realistic it is to both be using wattle and daub and also copper shingles for my roof. Like, I feel like if you're using one, then you're probably using, like... If you're using wattle and daub, then you're probably using a straw roof. Which I could do. You can... Shoot, now that I've thought about it, I kind of want to try it. So there's this thing that you can do in this this pack. It never gets easier either, Wes. It's always bad. There's this thing that you can do, right? I don't think I have any wheat. Do I have any hay in here? I don't, but I have some here. Get ready for this because it's wild. I'm gonna try it, and if it's butts, then we're gonna just bounce out. I've got plenty of spruce, so we'll just continue to use that, I guess. And I'm going to try it on, like, the back part here. I'm going to have to use, like, a special stair to hold this in, more or less, but that's okay. Yeah, you would think all these years modded Minecraft would make stairs, like, easier to place. And it kind of has. Quark has a utility for that that makes it a little better. But it's not that much better. Okay, so if I, like, right, this is the shape that our roof will make, right? So if I don't know what the range is. So I'm just going to do the 1. If I take my shears and cut the lines off of here, it'll actually spread out. But it won't spread too far, right? But it will resist fall damage a little bit. And I'm wondering if that's the look. I don't think it is. To be real, I think the copper is going to look better when it oxidizes, but I don't know. You know, I have scaffolding. I don't have to keep doing this. Gotta give it a good spin just for safekeeping. I need to make a well at some point because I don't have an infinite water source that's conveniently available anymore. It used to be my sugarcane farm, but now it's not. Now, I don't know if you can pick up this stuff in a bucket. It is technically a fluid. Oh, it just goes away, and you get a wheat back. Fair enough. Honestly, like, I'm probably not going to use that, but fair enough. Legitimately, I don't have any complaints. That's kind of exactly what I expected, or the best case of what I would have expected, I should say. Well, I guess that's why we have the scaffolding, huh? Okay, that's that. I can always torch this up on top. Yeah, that's all right. We'll make it look better with some nature. Okay, so we've got to fix up the stairs here. Like so. And then I think we'll be good on the other side as well, right? Yeah. Sick. Okay. So let's work on prettying this up a little bit. Put a lot of my tools away. We've got no need for the hay bales anymore, so we will unbale them and put those there. Do we really only end up with 108 extra? I was legitimately expecting significantly more excess, which is bad, but I'm glad we didn't. You know, I realize I haven't actually made a shulker box yet. I wonder if they can go into backpacks. They cannot. Okay. Can I? No. Can I? No. Okay. Shoot. I mean, to be fair, they at least look super cool. I'm going to just leave this out because I have a feeling that if I put this in, I have a hunch that I'm not going to get it back. We'll just leave it there for now. No, I don't like that. Oh, let's go put it in the bedroom. There's room in here where it can go. Now, if there's anything at all on top, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. And you know what? You can just store that one panel. Legitimately wish this didn't look so bad back here. I'm wondering if I could do, like, just an absolute ton of paintings instead. I could do 45 paintings. I don't think that's going to be needed. But I could. Okay, I don't think there's anything other than those two. Now, it'd be cool, I was going to say, if we could do distinct images for all of these. Yeah, okay, that works. That makes me less upset. I don't know why that makes me less upset. I think it's just that it's ever so slightly thinner and also, like, wallpaper. It's wallpaper. It's a big mural. I don't know. I'm honestly just BSing it at this point. I still don't know where to put the dang shulker box. We'll just put it in the floor, I guess. Rick Astley? Can't uncraft those, which is highly unfortunate. Whatever. What would I put in there? Probably like backup gear, yeah? I don't even know what I have. I've got stuff from end rating, so there's always that. Yeah, I've got a full set of, like, just things. I don't even know what's on half of these. Like, these two would make a really good backup piece. Art. Right? It's just how it is sometimes. Yeah. Well, I like the new diamond horse armor. Although, that reminds me, I can always just go crush up all this diamond horse armor. Sick. Okay, so we can do... it's not a great backup kit. Yeah, I mean, I'm using Restream, so it's kind of up to the fates of whatever Restream decides to do, you know? I think that works. It's kind of lame, but whatever. So now we've got to prettify this guy up over here. I don't think I have any. I have 2 leaves. Okay. Okay, fair. Oh, shoot. Trapdoors are usually a good way to go. So we'll do that. I'll bring the rest of this with me just in case. And let's try a couple of leaf variants. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think anything's going to work better than just good old oak, but I'll try the green maple just because I can. Look at these losers. My mans didn't even drop an ominous banner. What a jerk. Okay, where was I before I was interrupted? I wouldn't say rudely. It wasn't that rude. They were already there. Let's... Have I really not gotten more? Oh, okay. Let's try green maple. Should probably tear down this village. It's completely empty. Okay, so we've got this boring flat hunk of junk here. But now, if we build up some yard work, I'm wondering if it would just be better to do... I don't know if it would be better or worse to do, like, something formed or something unkempt. I'm truly not really sure on that one. What I'm gonna do though is we're gonna make some stickies. But yeah, Wes, if you have any questions about the mods, like just like what is that mod or what is happening here, like feel free to ask. Don't worry about like obviously my chat's slow as hell, so no one's really eager to talk over anyone else. You're fine. Don't worry. I know a lot of people come in here and they're like, I've never played modded Minecraft, and they're like, okay, or I'm always glad to try to help, but no one ever seems to want to ask, and that's fine if there's nothing to say, but I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to just kind of look at, and I'm regularly like wondering what first time Minecraft me would have said at some of these things. Yeah, I like this. This looks a lot better. And then we'll do the same, or something similar on the other side. Obviously not the same exact thing. That's gross. Let's make you short. Like so. Yeah, I think that should work. Not super sure about that one, so we're just gonna not. Sick. Have fun on Hypixel. It's not something I've ever gotten into, but I do hope that you have a great time. And we've got like just enough to do like a little... Hey, Mark 4000, how goes it? We've got just enough here to like play with this a bit, maybe? Like maybe we just do that instead, and then we have like... something like, go away, and then we'll do that. Oh, this is just this is just a sugarcane farm. I've never played, and I don't think I would be any good, but I do appreciate that, and I might take you up on that at some point. I should definitely give it a try. I know that much. Like, you know what? Let's do that and that. That works. That works. And we'll just toss a torch or two around. All right. Sugarcane farm done. And I'm actually happy with that. And so now, if I'm just good old vanilla series of observers, which is what made this so hard, is I had to cover all of it. That's fair. I don't know. I found that shoot, what was it called? Windcraft. Windcraft didn't have like a major learning curve, but just good old vanilla pistons. Right there. So there's just an observer there that there's an observer on top that detects that the third sugarcane is grown, and then there's an observer on the corner that just basically is a pass through from here to here. It's just the easiest one for me to set up. I can't explain why I don't really like the other ones. I just don't. I'm gonna clear out some space around this because I thought I had enough space, but I ended up not having nearly enough. You, my sir, need to go away because you're right up against the grass line here, and I don't have a block to make you look more deeply planted, so we're just gonna go with the flow here. And then I'll come through with the bone meal later. Ow, ooh, shoot. I just had the sharpest nerve pain go from my ring finger toe all the way up to my hip. Sometimes I get this, but that one just came completely out of nowhere. Holy crap, that hurt. Woof. Hopefully it doesn't keep coming. Yeah, see, I thought about doing the rotational ones, but I'm trying my hardest to avoid rotational farms. Nothing wrong with them. There was a FTB Revolutions. No, what was it called? It wasn't that. It was FTB Ultimate Anniversary Edition for 1.16 that I played with a bunch of friends. See, but I just sat down. But you're not wrong. Probably is that. But I'm also streaming, so I can't really get up. Oh, it's already been 40 minutes. Holy crap. Maybe I should get up and get some more to drink. I'm pretty thirsty. But in that server that I was hanging out with all my friends on, I built a bunch of them and provided a bunch of resources to everyone, which was super cool. It was nice that I could, but like at the same time I realized, like, holy cow, these are hideous. They're like really ugly and very easy to make. And like mine were hideous, I should say. They don't have to be. A sit stand streaming. Are you kidding? Mark 4000, you haven't been here long enough to know, but the place where I'm sitting now used to be where my second desk was, and then back over there where those glass cabinets are, that's where this desk, where all my like fun gaming stuff was, and I would work at my old desk and play games at what used to be over there is now my main setup. But now I make games for a living, and I don't need the second desk because I never used it, but that second desk was sit stand. I only stood at it for like maybe a cumulative, I had it for 2 years, and I only stood at it for maybe like a cumulative 8 hours in that whole time. It's not an investment that I need. I like my desk. It's a solid wood and steel desk that can hold like up to 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. I think it's 4,000 pounds. Or is it 2,000? It can hold a lot. It's like for workshops. So I don't know. It's just not something I ever use correctly. And if you're wondering where the pipe is, it's right there. It's just that LPEC is an incredible developer and actually bothered to support tinting. So you literally can't even tell it is there. And now we're just going to have to rebuild our little pathway over, and we're good to go. That looks much better. It looks so much better. And then we'll toss some grass blocks in over here, and we'll bone meal what we got left. But I definitely do sit for quite a bit. Although, however, today I have been at least not at my desk all day. I ended up sitting out in the living room with a dog. That said, that couch is a piece of crap, and I probably made things worse. LPEC is the best. Like, legitimately, LPEC and I have such similar tastes in game design, and I love that, like, when he does something, he does it to a standard that I very much appreciate the polish of. It's part of why I'm gonna be real, like, I knew that he didn't have time to spend on Nature's Aura, but he's been spending time on it lately, and I've been like, oh, I really just want to do a Let's Play series where it's just vanilla Minecraft, a couple of quality of life mods, and then Nature's Aura. And just have a bunch of, like, 15 or 20 episode series of, like, deep diving into a mod that I've never really deep diving into before. So it used to be called Wyla. It's now called Jade because it's open source, so it's been reported to new Minecraft versions for like a long time now. So it's Wyla, and it does cool little things. Like you can see a little red bar filling up as I try to break this with the wrong tool. And if I break it with the right one, you'll see it just fills up with white at the same pace as I break the thing. Like if I come over here and break this, you can see it's in sync. I don't know what to do with these guys. I was hoping to make a sugarcane farm where they picked it up, but I couldn't come up with one that wouldn't be, like, super frustrating. Because, you know, entities in Minecraft, they have never been reliable. Anyways, I want to do a thing real quick. I'm lazy, and this is the testing world after all, so we're just going to do up to 85 copper... oxidized cut copper stairs facing equals Well, that didn't quite work. It almost worked. But now you get an idea of how this is going to look. And then we can do the same thing. That's what happened. That's okay. That's an easy fix. And I'll just replace these three. Again, I'm just lazy, and I want this to be done looking. I don't know why. I just do. I don't want to have to worry about how this looks anymore. Besides, all that really did was replace time, which... I don't know. Anyways, so that's how that's going to look, and I think that looks fire. I'm going to go take a quick standing break and get some fluids. I will be back. Come on, autofocus. Well, exposure, really. She's leaning on me. Hang on, let me see if I can... get this to figure itself out. Mala, come. There we go. She says hello. And Wes also says hello. Look at these flip-flappy ears. So flip-flappy. Oh, so flip-flappy. You're out of frame. Do you know that? You're out of frame. And she's come off to my left side. Okay, so we have effectively time traveled our build. It looks the way it looks now, and I'm happy with that. It seems to be working. At this point, I have a big project, and I don't know where to set it up at. So I'm kind of tempted to just build like a generic platform. Oh yeah, by the way, I unlocked the rocket backpack skin. What am I doing? So the cogwheel is also fun. Probably a little more fitting for this pack. It moves at the same rate that you do, which is also fun. But yeah, she is, she just does what she does now. So sometimes she's just not in the frame of the camera. So I have it on as an alternate camera source. Like hers is a layer above mine in OBS. And so I just toggle it on and off. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, it kind of does. So I think what might be good is to grab, how much basalt do I have? That's not a lot, honestly. It's not a lot at all. Shoot. Where was I getting my basalt from in the first place? So fun fact with these. There are variants. So there is, if you call it flat, it acknowledges that you are a flat earther and respectfully follows along with that theory for you. If you call it moon, I think you see where this is going. Looks like the moon. As you would guess, sun. I think flat actually looks really cool, so I'm gonna go flat. But I forgot to acknowledge that that was a thing. I don't know if any of the planets work. I'm actually kind of curious. Mars? No, Mars is just Earth again. Oh yeah, isn't Giggles one? There are like 5 special ones. No, it's not Giggles. What was it? There's one that's like really stupid, but really special. Let me go look it up. Here, go on a little journey. Common block tile globe. Flat, flatter. Oh, okay. I forgot. It's different variants. So yeah, your options are globe texture is the default. So yeah, it looks like it's just these. Where is this initialized? I want to know. I keep on thinking that there should be a header file, but there's not. Supplementaries, common textures. Supplementaries, common textures. Well, now I gotta try that one. So let's try, we'll just call this Earth. But... Oh! Whoa, that's cool as hell, though. I didn't know that. I'm glad I went and looked at the texture mappings. Now, what happens if I call this flat and do that? Oh. What was it? It was Terra for Earth as well, right? But let's have it face this way so that the slice is visible. Oh, what? It always faces away? What a pain. It only faces you if you... Really? No, it never faces you. It always faces that corner. There we go. But yeah, you would think that if that side was away from me, that this side... Oh, it is towards me. What? What? Anyways. Where am I getting my basalt from? I don't remember where I'm getting my basalt from. Also, I don't think we got any more debris, did we? Doesn't look like it. Level of detail is definitely nice to have. Pretty happy with how it looks over here. A little bit of blackness that just behaves oddly, but whatever. You gotta admit that this is a cool sight to see. Let's see if we can find a basalt delta. Oh, right. That's where I was getting it from. And actually not a bad idea either. Scoria is also very nice to have. Scorcha, also pretty nice. Noticing some micro stuttering, which is a little weird. Not seeing anything alarming. I made root beer. Like, we've got a soda stream, so I made root beer. And I stirred it, right? But apparently, that was ruthless and not worth doing. Because now the bottom is just terrible. So... Yeah, root beer is the only dark colored drink I will drink. I don't drink Coke or Pepsi. I haven't since, or Coke, Pepsi, Diet Coke, any of those. I haven't since like 2016, and I haven't even wanted to go back. I tried it in 2016 after having gone without for like a really long time, and it was mad disgusting. Not like it's not like a judgmental thing, not like if you drink it you're gross kind of thing, but just like a not at all my thing. So it's one of those things where I went to the store to try to get more of the lemon lime, which is basically just Sprite or 7-Up soda mix-in, and they didn't have it, and I was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna drink one of these, I haven't ever had the root beer, let's try it. And it's like, I have very specific taste on root beer. I'll only ever drink like 5 or 6 grams, and this is now one of them. It's really good. You know, honestly, water is becoming my OG. I'm trying to go back to it, and it's been like 6 years since I've gone back to water. I've drifted back and forth between various drinks. I did like, for 4 years, my ideal drink of choice was like coffee and I don't even remember the flavor of it, and I drank it for a really long time. I haven't had it since we moved here 3 years ago. Let me go find it. It's one of the Lipton Crystal Light mix-ins. That's right. It was this one. I forgot. Yeah. So carbonated coffee, perfect. It was the peach mango green tea. So this is the one that I used to drink like all the time. Like if I was drinking anything, it was this. But it stains everything. So when we moved here, I was like, you know what? I should just drink water more. I didn't for a long time and just drank coffee all the time, which is ideally not what you do. But I can't get myself to drink water. I don't know why. My stomach's weird now. Like I used to drink nothing but water, and I used to drink a lot of it. But ever since my weight loss surgery, which I've been doing shame to for the last 2.5 years, I've I can't drink as much in one go anymore, and so now, like, the thing that I loved about water before was that it was super effective because I could drink, like, a bunch of it all at once. I was that guy who would crush a bottle of water in seconds when you would hand it to me. And, oh, right, let me switch sources. So that kind of made it so that it was like, okay, great, now I have to taste water, and I can't drink a lot of it, and I don't have, like, any enjoyment in drinking this, so I just kind of didn't a lot of times. But I've found that, like, nothing hits the same. Why did those magma look so different? I think the texture has been changed a little bit. Nothing hits the same as cold water when you're super thirsty. See, that looks busier. I think this texture has been changed. Yeah. By the way, fun fact. You can wash magma cube. Or magma. So if I just toss this down here, it's gonna go get washed. I just drink filtered water. Very cold filtered water. I can only drink it cold now. That's the big thing. I used to love room temperature water because it wouldn't hurt my teeth as I chugged it. And it wouldn't hurt my throat or give me a brain freeze. But now it has to be frigid, and then and only then will it be to my liking. Anyways, obsidian from magma cube. Magma cream, I should say. Essentially. It's a little bit more than that, but still. I don't know how you got here. I have my own questions. I'm expecting that this stupid thing is backed up again. Stop with this. Stop. Just frickin' be less stupid, please. I swear to God. Okay, you want to be a little bit less obtuse, then have a hopper. And if this hopper ever reaches more than 16 wood, you're fired. Try again. Thank you. Pretty pipes is fine, but when it's not, it's... the one thing that I disagree with on pretty pipes is that pipes should never spill items. Not in this day and age of everything causing lag if you sneeze at it wrong. I say washed ironically, because I hate it when people say wash. I only ever say wash, so I make sure to really enunciate and make it very clear that I'm being sarcastic and I'm being demeaning about it, because I hate when people say wash. Casso P&G here. Casso Plays and I used to go to school together. And so when we had... I'm sure he had the same teacher. I had this gym coach who had the worst southern accent and always was like... He had like that dad bod, right? So like he was like... No, I don't say toilet. He had that, like, that dad bod, but he was definitely not a dad. He was definitely, like, a grandfather. Quite a bit older. And he would always speak in the worst of accents. It hurt my soul. 100% of the time. We would legitimately laugh. Not, like, making fun of him. Like, we wouldn't talk bad about him. But that would be, like, we would say warshed for the day. If he did. And, like, it was just how it was. Because Wes and I both went to a school of primarily black people. So no one had that thick of a southern accent. It was just not, that wasn't the kind of culture and the kind of people we had go to our school. And so most of us just kind of spoke normal. But, I say normal, but most of us spoke, you know, without that very thick southern drawl. Very thick. You gotta paint it on thicker than lead paint. Also, this man has done what I aspire to do. He has given up for the day. I honestly envy this man. And another one over here. You're free. Yeah, it's a red panda. Just the outside green bioshroom. Okay. I was like, why is there a birch sapling? Wrench your hands? Wrench. Yeah. Ha. GG. Yes. Okay, so we should build like a testing grounds real quick, which is what I planned on doing. Because I have a build in mind. I just don't know how big it's going to be and how big I can make it. I like that this area is flat, so we might just do it here. Let's just go ahead and grab quite a few of these delightful little bricks. I love how these look. These just, they look tasty. I like stone brick variants that have the squared stones rather than the rectangular stones, where it's like a split here and then like a split here and then a split here. It's squares instead of rectangles, and I love this texture so much more. Not to say that stone bricks are bad. Like, don't get me wrong. That's not at all what I mean by that. I just like this. So let's see, that's 16, 17. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Much better. Oh, I love this. I love this. I just crafted 8 of them, and it's gone. Nothing left in my inventory to straggle about. Okay, so it's not nearly that far. It's just around the corner. Sick. And then we'll have all this space to test in. Perfect. So here's what I need to test. I need to test... Woof, that bounced a bunch of durability off of my boots. Even though I landed head first, ironically enough. Okay, so I need to figure out a couple of things. First of all, let's get water wheels. Let's get... I don't have any extra blaze burners, do I? Probably should fix that, huh? Yeah, I like the fact that basalt is pretty, like... I have this thing where I've been burned so many times by... We can get rid of all this, by the way. This is what we're going to be working on automating and crafting out. I've been burned so many times by, like, pipes that didn't have connecting textures, covers or whatever, or no covers at all, And so I found that I try for the floors to go with a solid block. That way it doesn't have to connect. I don't have to worry about it. Well, I think we just need the one andesite brick rack. So we will do 7, like so. And now this room is back to normal. Oh, it's so nice having not stuff everywhere. All of this was a mess. So I need tanks. I've got some more. That'll do, actually. I don't think we really need that much more. I'm going to need blaze burners. No, because we don't really need to. It would be fun, mind you. Like, I absolutely acknowledge that, but... There we go. Have to hit the right key. Thought it would be done by now. I was 10 ahead. Anyways, I really think this should hurt you. I've been playing too much Greg Tech lately, which for me isn't even running anymore, so that's fun. So no, I want to automate gunpowder. So I don't know if you guys have seen, but I just did this the other day, and I learned. So I've been getting all these mushrooms from our little mushroom setup right over here, which literally is just. At this point, it's just right-click harvest mushrooms, which is great. No complaints here. Red mushrooms are pretty cool. Brown mushrooms are pretty cool. Combined, you can do some cool stuff. Of course, they're suspicious too. There's also the... Fair enough. There's also the mushroom rice, if I had any mushroom or any rice automated, which I don't have any rice at all, actually. Like, it's just... I think my rice is all... Let me think. With this world, it would all be over here, right? Yeah, here's all my rice. So it's just vibing along. Not really doing much. So I don't have rice automated. So I was looking around and I was like, okay, well, fine, sure. What can I use brown mushrooms for? And then I stumbled across this. And so I got this idea. This realization, really, more than anything, that it's quite possible that if I need gunpowder, I can combine gunpowder with my mushroom bonuses that I have that I don't need, which, by the way, they have a cute new little texture now. Why can't I plant this here? What? I guess there's just enough light there by chance. Or not enough light, even though that should be emitting light, but whatever. So I started like playing with the recipe and looking to see like, okay, I forget that I have so many mushrooms. I've been storing them in here. And so if you combine, you follow along here. If I put cinder flower in a depot with a spout that has potions of harming in it, I can get gunpowder. Now, if your eyeballs work, unlike mine, you would read that that only requires 25 millibuckets of potion of harming. I didn't read. I thought it was a bucket. So I was like, oh, this isn't going to be very effective, but I've got all these spider eyes. I've got all these mushrooms. Screw it. I'm going to do it just to get some gunpowder because I need rockets. I made 30... No, I made... How many did I make? I still have 87 fermented spider eye left. I'm just going to put it that way. I made 32. It ended up being 32 buckets of potion. If you're curious how much gunpowder that becomes about this much. So we're going to make a gunpowder farm. Because I like gunpowder. Because I like rockets. I fly everywhere all the time. In vanilla, I do it all the time. It's just how I do it in general. Modded as well. You saw in Harmonious Engineering. Maybe. So anyways, that's what I want to do, is I want to get this actually like properly automated and hooked in. I also remembered that I had this set up back here. We don't need any more. Oh, I actually already tore it out. Okay. It's me with all my rockets. Hello. So we're going to need a bunch of things, right? Let's get a toolbox, because I haven't made one yet. The brown toolbox is the default toolbox. Let's grab some gold. Gold really isn't used for much in sheet form. Just like in general, not even this pack. Just it doesn't do much. It's gonna get us more liquid XP or liquidable. Oh, come on, why? See, I'm convinced at this point, if there's not any buckets in here, my buckets are going somewhere, and it's not where they're supposed to be going. I don't know what to do. Someone, quick, help. My buckets, they're lost. I mean, to be fair, with the iron that they've made, we can just do this, right? We can just... And there's my solution, right? But, like, why you gotta be like this? You took them? You bitch. Anyways, there's our lava. It'll start coming back through again. One bucket. And now we'll start producing more resources again. I think Luke wanted me to automate this and have this go into my storage system already. Nah. It does. It does. I've just been lazy, honestly. Like, it's totally easy to retexture it, unlike Code Chicken's Ender Storage. Chicken came to mind because of that, and I was trying to remember his name and realized it didn't start with chicken, and I was in too deep. So yeah, like, Code Chicken's frickin' Ender chests are impossible to retexture. They're the worst. Like, they just use a very out-of-date texture mapping, and that's part of why CodeChickenLib has gotten so hacky, is that they haven't updated to use any of the new texture mappings at all. So welcome to the toolbox. Toolboxes are great. You can hold toolboxes, you can put them down. You can't open them in your inventory, but if you hit Alt while in the range of a toolbox, you can take things in and out. Well, I'm glad you liked those, because I did not know how that was going to go, to be honest. So I want to stop. I want to stop. Yes. No, I want to grab a bunch of the different cogwheel variants and make them, because we never seem to have enough. Problem solved. And these can hold stacks of more than one stack. Great mod, horrible texturing. Bingo, I totally agree. And I feel that way about a lot of mods, and I have a lot of fun bringing them out of that age of ill gross. There's a lot of good mods that just need a texture resurrection. And little else. Right, we need copper. Copper tubes. Blue pipes, we need these guys. Gonna need another one of those. I should really just get a bunch of copper and plate that up. I don't think that's really particularly a helpful use for those slots, now that I think about it. But we're going to make a bunch of pipes. belts. I still don't have kelp automated, but I don't think we need to. Would I like 25,000 nether wart? Honestly, I could use it. Why did I put that there? And then it's copper ingot, right? So that's the thing, right? Is I actually do need to start planting wart. That should be enough of that. Got all of these, so we're going to grab those. Forget that you can just make sushi. Alright, and that's like a bunch of belts. Heck yeah. An unnecessary amount of nether wart. Yeah, I mean, I do need to get growing. You're not... You remind me of something very important, so I do appreciate that for sure. Because I was ready to overlook that I needed to do that. I was so ready. And then you could just be shafts, honestly. Of which I need to make more. There you go. And pipes. This looks like a decent... I probably should have put... I should probably do andesite casing there instead. Create mod has just so much stuff, honestly. It's so difficult to keep up with what you need. There. That's a good looking toolbox, in my opinion. Toolboxes can go in the backpack. So a factory that you can make all the stuff and put it into a box, drop it down, and fills it up for you. That sounds sick, honestly. I would pay good money for a mod that could do that. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm making a factory for getting the words that I need to come out of my mouth in the right order, because I am so out of touch today. Oh, sheesh. No, I'm trying to put together that auto brewing system for gunpowder, because if we need it again... The stuff that I did to make that work was, like, highly unfortunate, and I don't want to do it again. So if I can avoid doing that again, that would be great. And I think a very simple, like, pretty, not insanely simple, but a pretty simple setup could do it. I knew this was a bad idea. I was hopeful there would be a clearance under there, but there was not. This nether is the hardest to traverse I think I've ever seen. It is rough. Correct. Also, I found where Etho will go when he dies. I really should. I really should. I mean, I've got my trusty, dusty turtle, who's been doing a really good job after all the code I've written for it. I actually took to writing code in an external editor and then bringing it in because that was just easier. It was easier to write it and then paste bin it in and out than it was to just keep writing on that tiny turtle screen. One of the ways I got a lot of my nether wart at first was just by breaking down the red trees, the crimson trees, because they drop that normal wart stem, nether wart stem block, or not stem, the wart block. Very easy to crush that back into nether wart. In fact, I'm probably going to need to do that again. Where's the fortress? Have I lost touch? I have not. Completely lost touch. I hear you. Bye, Wes. Have a good stream. Or, sorry, have a good night, not stream. Or stream. I don't know. Do what you want. Our nether fortress seems a lot less scary without shaders. I'm just going to say it now. Although there was that whole under area, which was a little spook. Oh, fine. You want to be a sacrifice? I'm not going to say what I'm actually doing, because that makes me feel really bad. Thought that faded in for just a second. Ooh, more leather I can get. Heck yeah. I just need 2 more. You know what? That makes me feel a lot better. Yes. I'm gonna start thinking of it as that, and definitely not a lifetime of enslavement for all of my mechanical bidding. Oh, I did make it. Where are my rockets? There we go. Yes, yes, they do. Yeah, maybe I should just think of it differently. Oh, come on. I landed that and I was sneaking. Oh, hey, these are spawning again. They're not supposed to do that. Perfect. They're so cute with the little conductor's hats on. forgot this is how we got a lot of XP early game. I don't think there's any winning here. Look at this bed of these guys. It's so uncool. Like, what the heck? I'm gonna keep at it until we trigger one. See, this is just ridiculous. No, I don't think this is doable. We're out. Conductor whiskers. Conductive whiskers, but conductor whiskers. It's cute. Here, have some oddness. I don't know. Anyways, that is helpful. So I have a couple of... Oh, no, I need, shoot. I need shoot. Not gonna lie. Some more of these would be great. How many precision mechanisms do I have? We only have 2. I think we can make do with 2. I've got some stuff to crush down real quick. Okay, we'll do that. Now, rotational speed controller. Try to get more of these precision mechanisms. That'd be nice. So we'll do that. We'll need iron nuggets as well. So those can go... I picked them up. I guess they were just a ghost, but still. Jerk. I think I'm gonna need more. should do. Right, more iron probably also necessary. Again, sometimes you look weird and sickly, and I don't like it. It looks like it has a cold. Only one failure. Outstanding. Okay, let's get 4 of these. We're also going to need mixers. These are just helpful to have, honestly. Mixers are going to require the andesite casings I've stolen. And also going to require... I'm going to steal them from here. And then the mixer whisk. I don't think we need any of these bookmarks anymore. Oh, right. I need 4. What am I doing? And then a basin. Yeah, easy peasy. Didn't mean to do that. Whatever. Okay, and then we can just make those like that. Sick. Now we should be good. Alright, so... Well, if we are, like, quite a ways in. Oh, right, and I wanted to grab, like, glowstone. Just a few pieces of glowstone. Okay. Now, with those there... It's decently lit. Okay, sweet. Let's put the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right? Yeah. Yep, perfectly centered. And so now I can just use Alt to grab things out, like some water wheels. Let's also get a infinite water pool set up and running. So, we want... Maybe we should do the water wheels last, actually, now that I think of it. I think it'd be easier to just set up what I'm wanting first, and then go from there. Shoot, and we also... actually, let me grab some of those. We also needed to get their smart filters, right? So we're going to need a couple extra buckets and some smart filters. Smart pipe. That's what I'm thinking of. Brass. Oh, I do have brass sheets. Okay. I just need more of the tubes. Maybe that'll be enough. I don't think so. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and make a stack of these. I'm so tired of making these. And make some... how much paper do we have? Make some paper. I think this would actually be faster if I put you in my inventory, you here, and put... Honestly, I'll take it. Let's just do that instead, though. This is much faster. I should have just done this. Ah, I still have some paper. There we go. Much easier that way. And now we should have some iron plates. Oh, I just typed that in. Okay, I think big asterisks there. But that's all we need. So, we have a couple of steps, right? We have water into... So we'll pretend that this is like a water source, right? So we'll have... You will have you. Again, I'm just mostly pretending here for the sake of the examples and definitions of a lot of this as well. And you know what? I forget that you can just do that and then that, and that tends to work a lot better. So we have that going into here. With a mixer on top, another pump, this is why I built it so close. So we need wart, melon, eye. So we will have you facing this way with a filter. This is the important part, is we want to make sure you're filtered. Then you're going to go into another basin. So we start out with awkward potion. Hi. I wonder if there's like a good way to... These don't go sideways at all. No. And they don't go upwards. No. Okay, so I think the best choice then would be to go full speed. We'll pretend this is full speed, right? But we'll do full-ish approximate speed. I'm just going to dig out a temporary area to try this out. I don't even know if this will work. Right, and we'll have a blaze burner underneath. I have nothing to fuel you with, but you'll get over it. You have no choice. We'll do a... I'm just going to... I don't think this is going to be enough rotation to push anything, but... I don't know. Grab that, and we'll grab 4 of you and 1 of you. And go into you. And yeah, so that's gonna need big cogwheel on top. That is fast, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna immediately overstress, huh? 80 though. 80 will work. But that's not fast. Is that fast enough to run you? I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. Okay, so again, I have a reason for doing what I'm doing. It will make sense eventually. We can do that there and actually push it all the way out even, and then just have a line of... Yep, okay. 64. Yeah, so let's go ahead and set this up. I wanted to wait, but I don't think it's worth it waiting. So we will go ahead and put you there. Or do we want to... Let's just break this. Let's just do this down there. I gotta say, I don't like the toolbox. It's like... It's okay. I've used one many times before. But every time I remember just how annoying it can be to use. So we will grab our water wheels. We'll do 7 of them. We'll do our rotation speed controller. We will fill in the rest of this. We will move you. And so now I'm thinking that the easiest thing for us to do is to put one of these guys here and then do that. And then what we can do from there is just do the good old cover it up and pretend nothing was ever here. But we will leave ourselves a little spigot, if you will, via a couple of things, right? So we have a couple of choices. One of them, of course, is the, oh goodness, this is not helpful. Actually, I wonder, no, there's nothing I can really do. No, there is. Hang on. Sorry, I'm lost in a little bit of thought here. But with good reason. There we go. Let's do that. I like that, because now, once we clear out our inventory, we grab one of those, we can just cover it. We grab one of these, we can also cover that one. And so now this will be much easier to run. Because now I can just do one of these numbers. If we rotate you like so, have you go here. I got to turn the dang thing to go fast. Where's the go fast dial? Again, I really hate how Inventory Tweaks handles water. Anyways, now that should go plenty fast. We can do that there and there. We can hook you up really easily. Make sure you're actually pulling water in. You're not. Okay. We should be able to do that just fine, though. And we'll just cover you up. And now, instead of having you there, we'll just run it over. And now you're getting water. Perfect. Let's, I really quickly want to fill this in, so that way I can unwaterlog these two. Like so. And I can just cover those up like that. Boom. And so at this point, if I throw in one of you, and if I wasn't to screw up and didn't forget fuel, then you will become Awkward Potion, of which just give me the empty bucket. Inventory tweaks. I can take the bucket. How are you getting filled up with water? Empty bucket, please. Holy cow. You are so annoying that I cannot grab you. I don't even have a way to filter the recipe. Like, how do you filter this? Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go for it, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna get mad about it. So that makes Awkward Potion, right? And now if we did... if we did a big cog, we could save space. See, this is the issue, is now there's both Awkward Potion and water, and I can't get them both out. Okay, now if we do you and you, like so, you're gonna pull, right? So if I pulled out the water bucket, I'm just gonna pull it right back in again. And if I dispose of this water bucket somehow, how is this? I swear to God, inventory tweaks? So there's just no way to output a filter? So a drain would work. What's a drain? Okay. Gotta say, this is incredibly annoying right now. How's this doing? GG. Okay, so get rid of this crap. Suddenly you're not accepting fluid anymore. Oh, right, because, again, inventory tweaks broke my infinite water pool. Idiot. Okay, so now you should be filling up with water again. I've now got, again, junk. Fine, whatever. I'm just going to break this. I don't even care anymore. Now, supposedly, if I put a drain here, you're going to auto-output something there. But my question is what? And do I trust you is the answer. Or the answer, do I trust you, is no, not at all. Oh, well, you actually worked. What do you know? Legitimately figured you would just continue to flop. Okay, so then that makes this a little bit easier, but also significantly larger. Yikes. That said, it's kind of now just the same thing tiled a few times. So there is that going, which is pretty cool. I'll just do that. I don't want to pull yet. I want to get my basin in place first. Let's grab these two. Let's grab the basin. And you're going to output into another drain. Even though it's called an item drain. But whatever. And so now, of course, that you are running like so, we can do this, and then I'm not going to do the stupid thing that Chosen Architect always does, where it's like, haha, this is much nicer. Chosen Architect always does the same thing where he just does, like, the ugliest solution to this. And there's so many, like, sideways belt are my favorite. As far as, like, just did you know kind of trivia for utility. Just wondering if there's a way that I can... I could just do this. I don't normally like to do this, but I think this is just the cleanest way to do it. Is just have that, and then that. And then we'll have that span... Oh my god, all the shafts. Alright, we'll have you span across the top like so. Again, this is just the temporary will this even work setup, so no need to worry if it looks ugly, because it does. Right, so now we've got you. You are going to need to take Glistering Melon, and you're also going to need a Blaze Burner underneath you, and you're also going to need that. So we'll do that as well. And now I should be able to... Come on. So if I pull Awkward Potion out, Awkward Potion is in there. If I throw you one melon slice and feed you fuel, you will make Potion of Healing. Now, potion of healing. Once again. If I do this, we'll get another pump. I think it just makes more sense to keep going with the flow here. So if I do that, I do this. I don't feel like dealing with rain. I really should just go to a creative mode world, but I don't want to. Oh, overstressed already, huh? Okay, then I'm just... Oh my god. Refilling is bad. Your auto-refilling is crap. So stop. Stop. Just give me all my crap back. I'd rather just have to go to a chest. Holy crap, this is just the most annoying thing. Okay, we're gonna make a special side quest. So you are empty. Nothing in you. Great. Perfect. It's just so annoying how it tries to auto-refill and auto-do things. It's the worst. It's garbage. Get out of here, you piece of crap. Okay, so back to this. Back to the topic at hand. I'm out of stress units. Let's just add more water wheels to it. Okay. Excellent. So now you're going to try to pull out, which I don't want you to do, really. I mean, you will eventually want to do that, right? But not this moment. So we'll grab you and you. grab these guys. So you're full of potion of healing, right? Perfect. We do that. We can also do mixer, blaze burner, another one of these item drains. But this time is the last time, so that's nice. We'll grab a lot of these. I think that should do. And then we'll do pipe and you to make one more. Awesome. So now, right, we have the blaze burner placed directly in front. We've got our item drain placed to the side. We've got a pump coming off of it, going into you, like so. Definitely did not mean to place that guy there. And then we just need copper casings to fill this in. So, I just have to figure out how to get rotation over here, which could be a pain. We'll see. Might not be that bad, actually. Got a gearbox still, so I can just do this worst case scenario, right? So we can come down here, put another gear there, and have you turn 90 degrees, have you duck under the piping here. And then just come up like that. Should work. Where's the Waystone Tower? You think I'm nearby? Whatever. Being weird. I don't care. So that should do that. And so this guy, right? Spider Eye. Right, the mixer. Forgot about the mixer. The mixer for this guy shouldn't be that bad. I think we can just do... I wish you could do... You can't do diagonal upright, right? You can only do diagonal... You can't do this. No. Still wish that you could, but that's fine. We could always... We could just do that. Right? And so now... It's going to fill you up with one bucket of Potion of Harming. Holy, this is a setup and a half. I mean, we can do this. This isn't a problem. It's just a lot. And it's just a lot. Oh, man. So, from here, right, we just take... This is the way the fun begins, is we can just take Cinder Flower... which is just crushed nether rack, if you did not know. Put that there. And make gunpowder. So this whole process, this very not too terrible process, makes us 40 gunpowder. So now my task, probably for a stream tomorrow, because I'm getting tired, and it has been a 2.5 hour long stream, is to make this real, make this something that we actually do someplace. Of course, there's not going to be a bend, so we will just have all of these here. More than likely, what I'll do is to keep them close to each other. To keep these guys close to each other is we'll do a lot of, like, behind-the-scenes stuff. In fact, I'm now kind of curious. How much can I optimize this, right? Maybe we do that before we call it a stream. So can we, my dream, right, would be to do... Wait a minute, right, I forgot. I've seen this setup before, and it didn't even occur to me why people did it this way, but now I understand. So the way that I've seen people do this is really heckin' clever. They will... You're coming with me. They will bypass a lot of this nonsense with the tubes, which is what has caused a lot of headache, to be honest. So I'm just going to reclaim these for now. By doing something like this, right? So imagine, of course, that this is raised because I'm lazy. You can see it's already wanting to output. So if we did... So if we do that, right, and then we have, no, then we have you here to gearbox. To gearbox. Smooth, right? Pretty clean, pretty clean. And so, of course, we can always cover this stuff up pretty easily, right? We just do that. I didn't want that, actually. And so that's already looking decent. In fact, this should be significantly less stress, so I should be able to bring you up a good bit. Right? And so now, assuming that on some side, some axis, you got everything you needed, we would really only need to figure out how to get this guy powered, which really is just as simple of a problem as that, and then a gearbox. So you're going to stay filled with water. And then in the correct order, right? So you'll get all of the spider eyes. You'll get all of the glistering melon. And you'll get all of the netherwort. As soon as I start to fuel these... There we go. Potion of Harming already done. So this is just better. This is way better. I don't know why I didn't just do it this way. I looked at that and was like, I want a pipeline. I want something kind of complicated, but I didn't need anything complicated at all. And so now, this is all good to go. Into probably the only other pump that we will end up needing. Because we just need a way to get this up and out. Into our spout and depot. Like so. We can even, like, you know, bring it even closer if we really wanted to, which I might. Just might. For the sake of the look more than anything, right? And then we can do a couple of things with gears and fluid casings, copper casings. So that looks super sick, and then we can obviously support stuff later down the line. So yeah, you're going to output into there. The only remaining concern that I have, which is not really even a concern, of great, like, level. Yeah, bruh, super easy. So we just bring this guy on over, and I don't like to do this, but gosh, do I not really care in this situation specifically. We're just going to do this. Oh my god, really? Of all the ways that you could have put that cog. And we'll just rotate you so you actually go the right way. Take a peek-see here. Might see if there's something I can do here with transitioning you to a big and then a small, or something to that effect. So that's way faster. And so now all that needs to be fed is just fuel and items. And cinderflower. How easy is that? And there it is. That's the most compact version of this that can be made, to my knowledge. Of course, no item management is being done yet, which is still a thing to figure out, I guess. Let's go ahead and get the good old inventory cleaned up. Ow. So these two can go here for sure. I'll grab these and put them in the chest that I left behind. For whenever I decide to, you know, pull this out. So there it is. Now we just gotta build it. So that's a next stream issue. I don't know what I'm gonna stream next. I'll let you know. But until then, this is here. We'll get it integrated to the base somehow. That's for sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for chatting, collaborating, giving me ideas, having fun with globes. I'm gonna go rest up a little bit. It's been a crazy day, week, month so far, honestly. It's only gonna get worse when moving starts happening. I expect no streams when I start looking into moving. Anyways, y'all, take care of yourselves. Appreciate you. See you soon. Bye.